for this stream. So let's do that. There we go.
Help! Someone help me!
Yes, you're totally fine. Yeah. Oh right, I got Boohel. I finally got him. I ended up getting him off stream. I was gonna stream it, but greed came to me, and I just couldn't help but gambling. But yeah, I actually got Boohel. Doing quite nice, I'll say. That's also another reason why I want to finish the story on stream, so I can just level him up. Because there's a few things I need to do. I think I had to end the story, do it. Okay, audio's looking good. We shall start.
You know, I'm most jealous of people who have houses to live in.
Let's do this.
Face recognition.
Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family, head of security for the hotel. How may I assist you?
Hello. So, there's something I wanted to ask about. I've been hearing some unsettling rumors about certain incidents that might affect the Charmony Festival. Do you think there's anything to be worried about? I've traveled all the way from the Hayaii Federation, and I don't want my trip to be ruined.
What do you mean?
Wait, you haven't heard?
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless. I can assure you, as a representative of the Bloodhound family, that everything is going smoothly for the Charmony Festival. At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time. Even the Dream Master himself has arrived. So don't worry, your trip won't be in vain.
That's a relief to hear. She doesn't appear to be acting. So, it seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop.
Oh, my bad, chat.
Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Still fixing some stuff with
Nope.
good old Scuff stream.
I'm starting to wonder. Sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea. Neither the staff nor the guests seem to know anything about what's happening in the dreamscape, and wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
I agree. Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape.
Fuck's sake.
However, I walked around the hotel but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Well, I'll be forked. If I remember correctly, the head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the Express for now.
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed the IPC, bro? If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
Are you suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
I wouldn't say do nothing, but let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives,
Yeah, I love his
couldn't
iris.
have anticipated us showing up here.
I like how it's a
We're
crosshair.
the surprise factor for them. They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See, the IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here that would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the Memo Keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality,
A secret signal.
that's right.
That's
A
right.
concrete object can indeed help the Memo Keeper establish a connection with you. But Boothill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. And that would leave all backup plans completely useless.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts come into play.
No, no. So I started blasting.
You're the lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found. Now, we've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this how the family treats its guests?
Is this your idea of street smarts?
It's called standing up for your rights.
Okay,
I
buddy.
apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivities.
Shaken, not stirred. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of Donna's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Donna's White Oak. I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
Really? Doing all this so you can go and drink? Boo-hoo. Come on now.
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all. I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the Memo Keeper couldn't afford it?
And what should we do now?
Oh, no need to rush. Let's grab some
No,
drinks
come on,
first.
bruh.
Maybe I arrived too early and she hasn't come yet. Now, let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass of Heenum Valley, 40 years. I'll have it neat. No ice.
Wow, that's
This
the most
guy.
expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer things.
It's on the house, anyway.
What can I get for you?
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboom juice. It's refreshing and suits
Laboom.
your cool demeanor.
Laboom.
Just 1 minute.
That sounds nice. Yeah, okay, don't not in my ears, please.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, really hits the spot. Truly the finest sherry cask aged malt juice in the cosmos.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
I mean, well, he's not that much of human.
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up. It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools. If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron. As you know, the faction that follows the path of the Hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. Who in the right mind would impersonate the Xianzhou Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux arrow do all the beating?
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation.
Oh, I never
Game,
even noticed.
much less the Rangers.
He has a bullet earring.
But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
And do you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure
I
out.
do wonder, like, how much human is Boot Hill?
Anyway, what worries me
Like, how
more
much
are
of
the
is it
anomalies
like,
within the family. They've summoned
what's it called,
followers from various
cybernetics?
paths for the festival. No matter how generous such a
I mean,
gesture
he's a
is,
cyborg, right?
this
So
move seems highly unusual. Unless the invitations weren't sent by them. If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival, despite the chaos.
Maybe it's Shipei the Harmony pulling the strings. You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all. People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't, and fudge, they even break their own rules.
fudge.
But Eons don't. They stick to their determined
The
path
good
and
old
never turn
censorship.
back, even if they reach a dead end.
You think Shipei's will is behind all this?
It may not necessarily be Shipei. There's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers? It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the Hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Akavili's disappearance.
But in my opinion, Akavili's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
Oh, so you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right. It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself
It's
among
quite
countless
strange.
possibilities, even with limited insight and judgment.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices. Because no one else can do it for them.
I've noticed, like, over the time I've been playing Honkai Star Rail on stream, the resolution has been like somewhat like, well, I guess it's the bitrate or whatsoever. They just been like somewhat low afterwards, like when I put it up on YouTube. But like here, like, and I'm checking it now, it's much clearer.
That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions. Just in case. I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up. This is my final
Plus,
backup
I always
plan.
thought this was a hoodie.
I promise.
I always thought this part was a hoodie, but I guess not.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier.
Yeah, it looks too small for a hoodie.
By the way, when you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important looking guests?
What's your plan?
It's simple. We just grab some hostages and use them as bargaining chips
No,
with the
no.
family. Or maybe we can even take their identities.
No need for that. We'll return to the Express now.
It's all about that action.
Wait, are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
No, I was joking about I started blasting.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that as Donna's White Oak you just ordered?
Huh? That's Donna's White Oak. But didn't you just say?
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of Asdana's White Oak just a moment ago.
Looks like your Memo Keeper friend has finally arrived.
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best.
Yeah, same here. Same
Many
here.
modifications and all.
Okay, well, not that.
Anyway, let me check. Well, fork me. It says Donna's White Oak, all right. And there's a note. I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
Okay, so back on the train then.
No mistake. That's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
Well, looks like we took a detour, but now it's back to the Astral Express.
Yeah.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
You're back? Two guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boot Hill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Oh, just in time.
Wait, two guests,
2 guests?
right? Isn't this supposed to be one?
Two. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral
mother.
Express, but sneaking in like that, you have no regard for etiquette.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the Memo Keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that
Right?
bottle of Astana's White Oak. You
Man.
sure have a refined taste.
Finally, Memo Keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Blair Swan,
Oh, she's here too.
and I serve the Garden of Recollection as a memo keeper. As for Acheron's story, I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Oh my gosh.
Greetings. I'm Acheron.
Wait, where was No, Welt's with everyone else.
You Garden of Recollection shirtbag.
Sure,
You
bag
betrayed
with
me.
it.
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape.
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals, namely all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something? How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
Shit, I don't know about this, Boo Hill.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an
Oh, that
immediate
is
warp
true.
jump out of the Astana star system.
Akron got kicked out of the dream place. I forgot all about that.
This passenger is requesting.
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat and seems to be telling the truth.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Donhung. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed.
Why is he
I've been
posing
waiting
like
for
this?
you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you. Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner.
No, this is starting to sound like a flashback right now.
Someone once told me
Yep, flashback.
that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on
He's
for?
joking. Come on.
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope.
Okay, old man, I'm gonna need you to talk a little bit louder. I can't even hear it.
Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
As he spoke, the old man's gaze remained fixed on the distance. Amidst the fine drizzle of black rain, countless shadowy hamlets emerged from the sea, shrouded in a thorough mist, reaching out towards the sky one by one.
Well, let me share a story. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders, they emerge from the depths of Adex, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they were once my dear companions. A group of Galaxy Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence. It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zuro, the Lord Ravager, but it came at a price. A price so hefty that only those who were there.
This guy's talking really slow right now. I might just skip it.
The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility. As for me, I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
But you know, these sin thirsters, they're not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound one. I don't know the answer. What I do know is that one day I too will pass away. And when I bid farewell to this world, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers on it.
And we're back to Robin. Or cool.
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence. As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
Okay.
I humbly request your blessings,
Ooh.
esteemed advocate of Shipe.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor. Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment.
Off with his head. Kill
It
him.
has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at
We
me.
can't have someone like this.
As I worried that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul. So, I confess to you now to seek atonement for my sins.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Probably not. Definitely not.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
I don't know about that.
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
Oh, praise Sheepy. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Next, please step forward.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sins.
Panic Dream Chaser.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere.
So are we trying to say that Sunday is Jesus? Oh, fucking bit right. Oh, fuck's sake. Is the bit rate gonna get back up? Alright guys, we're back. I think. Man, the bit rate took a little dropping, but I think we're fine for now.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. My house, my land, and my 2 children.
What? Sir. So, right before the stream died, we got a little backstory on Sunday. I think afterwards, when the stream died, I kept on going, but you didn't really miss much. But just a little bit of backstory on Sunday and just the life he was going through. Asking people of their sins and all that.
It's Mr. Sunday! Hey, come over here!
Looks like someone needs help.
Let's I don't have Boot Hill fully. What's the word? He's not fully built yet. So let's change it to someone else. You know what? I haven't used Blade much. How about that?
Jing Liu, witness my every move, my suffering.
Oh no, I need a healer, don't I? Okay. Well, we just switch out Bronya.
Let's go check it out.
Mr. Sunday. Hey there! Okay, see the moon in the sky? It's about the size of the cap on my Soul Glad bottle. If I just reached out my hand, I could grab the moon, couldn't I?
The moon? You mean the Grand Theater?
Yeah. Look at me. I've been away from home for too long. I must be missing that moon. But it's
The boy
no
is
big
drunk.
deal. The Grand Theater here looks much better than the moon back home. It's just magnificent. They told me not to sell everything I had just to come to Penacony. How
Bro.
short-sighted.
It bothers me now that I have to keep on looking at my bitrate whenever it might hit the red mark.
selling everything you had. Why would you go to such lengths?
Why? Can't you see? Life back home.
Like, I just keep on
miserable.
eyeing the bitrate.
It's
Like,
not really living
is it
at
gonna
all.
drop? It's gonna drop right now, isn't it?
It's better to be here at Pinnacle. No pain, no worries about tomorrow, just sweet dreams. You can do whatever you want. That's what I call living. Yeah, now this is the life.
Is this truly living?
Huh? What did you say, young lady? I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, it's nothing, sir. You see, the traffic on Glock's Avenue can be dangerous. How about I ask a Bloodhound family member to escort you to Ideen Park over there, so you can continue enjoying your sweet dream?
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Wow, no wonder you were the leader of this sweet dream. You're totally a lifesaver. See you around, Mr. Sunday, and it was nice chatting with you.
Yeah, go get some rest.
What's up, sister?
This is the land of the dreams. But why do they live like this?
Listen, I've probably been a drunk too. I'll be honest.
The man we ran into, he doesn't seem happy at all. Even though sweet dreams are nice, they're just illusions. But for him, they're the only way to survive, even if it means giving up on reality. That's not really living at all.
I suppose you have a point. But, in my opinion, that's how most people live their lives.
Why do you say that?
You think that man is not actually living, but that's not quite accurate. Even without Penacony, people create their own illusions called self-value. People believe they have a predetermined value to fulfill. Gaining value means gaining power, and those deemed worthless are seen as the weak. However, value doesn't come out of thin air, and there's a limit to it. To accumulate value, people have to take from others. So, the weak get exploited and oppressed.
Are you suggesting that this is not how things should be?
Exactly. But, ironically, people don't think there's anything wrong with it, because they uphold the illusory notion of self-value. And even the weak believe in it. The survival of the fittest. That's where all the tragedies in the world come from. People come to the sweet dream in Penacony to escape from that reality and find solace. No tragedies exist here, only happiness, although in its nascent form. Isn't that the same paradise we yearn for in our dreams?
Yes. If only.
Perhaps that man is just an exception. Let's not jump to conclusions. We should experience the dreamscape ourselves. Just as I did at Dreamflux Reef.
Yes. Seeing is believing. I'll accompany you. The Dream Master hasn't shown up yet, so we have some time for a stroll.
Oh, taking a little detour. Okay. Gotta go over there, but I kind of want to just look around. Maybe go get Isekai. Alright, let's just go to the main story. Can't get sidetracked this time.
Glad to meet you again, Robin. How are the preparations for the Charmony Festival coming along? We're all so excited about it.
It's going smoothly. Thanks for making the trip to join the festival.
You're too kind, Robin. It's a pleasure to have guests from all over the universe celebrating day and night. I can't stand being lonely or bored, so this jubilant dreamscape is perfect for me.
But if this went on forever, would it get boring too?
Yeah, not at all. Who would get tired of having so much fun? Every day, you get to wear fancy clothes, explore all sorts of dream bubbles, indulge in delicious food without gaining weight, and you never get old or sick. As long as you can afford a room, this place is the ultimate paradise.
But you know that only a few things can be brought back from the dreamscape to reality, right?
That's exactly why I don't plan on bringing anything back. Just enjoying the dream itself is good enough for me. I mean, I'm not one of those long-living species. I only have around 60 or 70 years in this lifetime, and there's so much to worry about. Being happy here is pure bliss.
Wait, you mean she's been here for 60 years?
Only this sweet dream can I truly feel like I'm in control of my life and fate.
Jeez,
Who
she
would
must
want
be
to
a
go back to
granny.
reality after experiencing this bliss?
I see. I genuinely wish you all the happiness in the world.
And I wish you a fantastic performance, Robin! I'm off to the Blue Hour for the ball. See you later.
Seems like that guest's perspective
you know
didn't
what?
resonate with you either.
I just realized I forgot all about that. Sunday went to go talk to Sparkle, right? No, Sparkle went to go talk to Sunday about how Sparkle could be Robin before he knew about all this stuff.
She had a valid point. I could sense her genuine happiness.
Wait, so doesn't that mean Sunday's in on it?
What you're trying to say is, she thinks she's in control of her life, but in reality, she's just escaping from reality and seeking solace in this sweet dream. Once she steps out of this sanctuary, everything will be lost.
Yeah, Sunday would have told us
Make mention
about
of being able to afford a room.
the little deal that Sparkle was
Didn't she?
giving him. So that
However,
is suspicious.
The paradise in our dreams, it doesn't have to end.
No. And the paradise we yearn for shouldn't be just a fleeting dream either.
Continue to learn more about the dream before the Dream Master arrival. Yeah, okay.
The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking, isn't it?
Oh, Robin. Can't believe I'm meeting you in person here. What an honor. You're right. Even though time stands still in this dreamscape, it always feels fresh. I find something new every time.
A philosophical mind. I hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, not at all. No. With little time left, I yearn for meaningful conversations, especially with someone as esteemed as you. Do you mind if we chat?
It's my pleasure.
No, let's just go
No
to the
need to
Dream
be
Master,
formal.
please.
Just speak your mind.
Yeah. I was part of a war, and while escaping from the Sikosian mothership, I got exposed to some radioactive materials. And then, all my comrades died, and my hometown was wiped out by neutron bombardments. I couldn't bear to live. Everything I knew gone. That's when I heard about a possible solution here, so I came.
How heart-wrenching. I hope the family has been able to help you.
They have, and I'm truly grateful for that. They provided me with a comfortable room, the most advanced life support devices in the cosmos, and a stellar team of caregivers. My physical body is now in the dream pool, sustained by my true
that's
parents.
crazy. Oh yeah. Oh, living forever in the streetscape.
Just being
Sound
able
like
to
someone
live
else
at
I know.
all is good
Oh
enough for
yeah.
me. My world has been torn
Yep.
apart.
I feel like that too.
My life could end.
Yep, your life could end.
Now I envy those.
Envy. I also envy things
That old
as well.
man's story.
Okay.
It's so
Oh,
tragic.
yep, very
That's
tragic.
precisely why this-
Precisely. I feel the same way someday.
Even the sweet dream has its limitations.
Yep,
There
limitations.
will be a way out. Penacony is already on the right track.
Yeah, definitely right track. Okay. Meet the other Robin. Oh, well then. We'll just... Okay.
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady. Wait, is that me? Brother, what a surprise to see you again.
Show yourself. Your trick won't work on us.
I've heard that a skilled mass fool received an invitation too. That must be you, right? Did you enjoy yourself?
Barely. The people here are way too gullible. A little bait is all it takes for them to bite. And they run away at the slightest hint of danger. In other words, they're naive and cowardly.
Now that you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too late. The music of the harmony doesn't tolerate discord.
What? Now that you have the real Robin, I'm useless? Oh, how disheartening. I've done so much for the family.
Yes, so much.
You should be thanking me, because if it weren't for me cleaning up this mess, Penacony would still be in shambles. Don't you think?
That was a personal request from the head of the Iris family, and it has nothing to do with us.
Yes, hello.
Step aside and stop causing trouble for the Charmony Festival.
Ghost Fox. Oh, that's a new one.
The Charmony Festival? You think you can scare me? You think I have no idea what you're planning? I don't care what you're thinking, Chicken Wing Boy.
Chicken Wing
But I'm
Boy.
pretty sure our lovely Robin won't be appearing on stage. After all, you're well
Annoying
aware
child.
of what a sorry state this dreamscape is in under the banner of harmony. Penacony, the land of the dreams. Is this truly?
Stop it.
What's the rush, Chicken Wing Boy?
Chicken Wing.
Did I get to you?
Our paradise is none of your concern, masked fool. Leave now, or the family won't tolerate you anymore.
All right. I'll go. But Robin, I suggest you seriously consider this. Do you really believe those living in dreams can escape pain and find true happiness?
No, no. I'm a good example of that.
Well, I've done my part, and now I'm simply waiting for the fireworks to begin. Here, the last two gifts for both of you.
Oh no,
and
is it?
don't lose them. If by some unfortunate chance the Charmony Festival starts against all odds, remember to use them during the show. And it'll be thrilling. Bang!
I heard a raven cawing in the distance. It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon.
Nice. Okay, look both ways. Almost died.
Let's wait here for the Dream Master to arrive.
Okay. By the way, brother, I heard you no longer have a sweet tooth. Back when we were kids, you used to steal my desserts. Seems like a lot has changed during my absence. What exactly happened?
Well, someone has to stay awake even in this sweet dream.
But that someone doesn't have to be you, or anyone in particular. You're carrying too much on your shoulders, brother. The paradise in our dreams. It shouldn't be like this. Penacony is nothing more than a dream. It can't erase the worries and pain of reality, or bring true happiness.
That is very true.
It only offers an escape from reality. Nothing more.
Remember the old man we met earlier? Without this dream, he might have completely lost himself.
That might be true, but even without Penacony, he could have chosen another path. As far as I know, the Intelligentsia Guild has been promoting their rehabilitation techniques for a long time now. That path may have been more ordinary and challenging, but now he is receiving hospice care in a comatose state, and his fate is sealed. Is Penacony granting these people a future? Or is it taking it away from them?
Well, don't forget this. Not everyone really has a future. The future for humanity is like the sky for birds. People mistakenly believe that flight is inherent to birds because they've never witnessed those birds crashing to their death. Do you remember how we took in that little Charmony dove when we were young?
Yeah. We took care of it. Provided food and water, groomed its feathers. And later, when I decided to leave Penacony, I opened the cage and set it free.
Well, I didn't mention what happened to it in my letters because I didn't want to upset you. Shortly after you left, it crashed to its death right in front of your window.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no reason. Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages. They belong in the sky, even if they can't fly.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Oh boy, here we go.
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, only a few extraordinary individuals can endure such a perilous journey. That's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails, an abandoned express, and even a fallen Eon?
That's just sophistry. If that were true, then only the powerful would have the right to determine the future.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value. While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, the majority of ordinary people will never become heroes in their lifetime. Some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances. Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal. And the weak can only watch as their value gets constantly diminished by external forces.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own. That's what the Odes of Harmony have always taught us.
While the Harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree dream. Human nature contains greatness, but it also harbors inherent weaknesses that can't be eradicated. In the end, if people can't even secure their own survival, They won't care about the illusory future of equality. As long as the law of survival of the fittest prevails, there will always be fledglings crashing to their death.
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely exist for survival? If even you, my brother, don't believe that the harmony will save the weak, then which eon can make our dreams come true?
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading, sister? What are you reading?
No backstory. No, wait, please. No more flashbacks, please.
Mr. Gopherwood gave me a picture book. It's about the story of the harmonic strings. If I could become a chord master, I'd like to summon Dominicus, the harmonious choir. I want to sing with everyone and spread our wishes so that all can feel happiness and joy.
I see. Then, I would summon the harmonious choir too.
Don't you have a wish of your own, brother?
Of course I do. It's just that it includes your wish and everyone else's.
Then, let's build a stage there and invite everyone to our performance.
Music nice.
So that both our wishes come true. Through the
Do let me
power
some
of the
strings.
harmonious choir.
It's a deal then.
Yeah, it's a deal. But how can I become a chord master?
Maybe you will have to become a star first.
And we're back. Yep, we're back here. 8 system
Back
hours
sooner than I thought.
later.
Any results?
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Since he's already carried out his last wish, my final mission is complete. But pardon me if I sound curt. It's good to have determination. The path Mikhail left for you is not an easy one to tread. Why else would he have chosen to sleep in solitude, staking everything on some nameless in the future? But you have the numbers. And in numbers comes strength.
Got any more encouraging words?
As I see it, relying on Welt's negotiations alone is far from enough. Regardless of whether the other party will be compliant, negotiating simply allows us to meet them as equals. It won't grant us an upper hand. Penacony is our rival's home turf, and we already have very few chips left to play with. Rather than idly sit around while the family's got us blocked off, an offensive approach might be a wiser course of action. We're more familiar with the Stellaron's properties than most, and since it's the key to stabilizing the Sweet Dream, it's vital to the family's interests. By attacking their core interests, they're bound to retaliate hastily. And as the saying goes, haste makes waste.
That's right. As long as we pose a threat to the Stellaron, either with words or otherwise, we have a chance at gaining
Yes,
the
the
upper
person
hand.
I'm currently saving up for.
But the problem is, on the eve of the Charmony Festival opening, how exactly are we going to get close to the theater? Family security will be airtight, and if we brute force it, even if we succeed, it's too risky.
But that's the fun part. Come on.
So, no one's gonna say anything? Then I'll raise my hand. I know the answer to this question.
Morale number 3. Look like we have one more ace up our sleeve. And it's time for the master stroke. We're gonna call Jing Yuan. That's what we're gonna do.
Why are you speaking like the general of the Law Fu? So, I heard that before the Charmony Festival begins, there'll be a pageant to kick off the festival. It's called the Soul Glad TM Festivity Auditions, or something. And it's going to be held in the
You're gonna
Moment
get
of
us to dress
Sportsland.
up. Is that what it is?
As long as we clinch the top spot, we'll be able to attain the title of Festive Superstar and be able to personally bask in the graces of Miss Robin. Not that that's important. What's crucial is that we can enter the Grand Theater before the audience arrives.
So, how do we go about participating in these festivity auditions?
I've already procured special invite tickets from Miss Robin's fan club.
No, of course.
To tell you the truth, I had been preparing to join the auditions all along. But now it looks like even if I scrape through, I probably still won't have the chance to shake Miss Robin's hand.
So they're still running this thing, huh?
Come on.
It was originally just a publicity stunt, set up by Mikhail to drum up attention. But it looks like it might be worth a shot.
We'll follow Marge's plan. Mr. Gallagher, will you be joining us?
I'm afraid I won't have the time.
Yeah, let's dress up Gallagher.
As a virtual character, I've already completed my final mission.
Ritual.
Whether Penacony can awaken from this dream is all down to you.
Should we ever cross paths again? I'd love for you to visit the Express.
All right. I'll have to add to that data bank of yours you've got on the Express.
And Miss Firefly, we thank you for all your support. We're faced with a formidable enemy. As long as the Astral Express and Stellaron Hunter's objectives are aligned, we're willing to cooperate with you.
We've already come this far together. I'd like to join you for the rest of your journey on Penacony.
Hey.
I'm pleased that we can finally fight shoulder to shoulder. I couldn't ask for a better ending.
It's good.
This is also the spirit of the Trailblaze. Now, everyone, let's prepare to move out.
All right. What in the Persona 4? What the fuck? They're all stuck in TVs.
Wow, they've really outdone themselves. Oh, I'm starting to get excited.
Ooh. Nice music. Okay.
Is he talking about us?
Probably.
Excuse me, you four. What are you hoping to get out of all this?
As the last group of contestants, how confident are you in overcoming all of the challenges?
Would you be open to a brief exclusive interview with us? It'll be quick.
I just want to listen to this music.
Your journey is long and fraught with peril, yet under a sky blanketed by banners.
The sword and rose! Protect the beauty.
What are you on about?
Head is hard as steel. Brotherland's focus is stubborn as a heel.
People are pouring in. Kinda feels like all sorts of baddies are showing up. Let's get in there quickly and enter the competition.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make way. Make way.
Coming towards us now is one of Penacony's top 10 wealthiest tycoons and the Soul Glad Business Empire's founder, Mr. Dean.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the director of Soul Glad's factory, Dean Libra. My four friends, introduce yourselves to the audience across the cosmos.
Hello, everybody. I'm Himiko, a nameless from the Astral Express, And these
Oh,
are my
are we on TV?
Don't you guys need to hide your identities? Hide it anyways. Penacony is plastered with our posters. Because the Astral Express is so well known, the family won't dare to make any rash moves.
It's a really good idea to have a talent show in the prep. Just go with the good old baseball.
Don't expose my net handle to everyone! Hello, everyone! I'm March 7th. I'm an ordinary girl who loves adventures. Hello, everyone. I'm Firefly. I am also an ordinary girl who enjoys adventures.
Totes a bunch of nameless guests. This final face-off is bound to be spectacular. Time is precious. My four friends, come with me.
Grab a bottle of Soul Glad. Make your dreams a blast.
Nice.
Come get a better view.
Oh, this one of the... Nice. See, is there anything else around here? Yep. Seems like that's it, other than the motion thing over there.
This place is buzzing.
That's right. This venue is a miniature representation of that time known as the era filled with boundless possibilities.
Wow. Okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Nameless, your arrival reminds me of the grand occasion when Penacony was first established. I was still a young, bright-eyed lad back then, lured here by the watchmaker's ads, full of zeal and ready to make my first fortune in life.
What is that?
Once, during a particularly grueling day, I passed out and was resuscitated by a drink from Mr. Sousa. That sweet taste has since been etched in my mind.
Just a giant ad.
That was what drove me to create the Soul
Well,
Glad
no, he's the
that we
founder.
all know and
Okay.
love today.
Gotta make sense.
The dream-chasing era was truly a wondrous time. Oh, I miss those days. And the watchmaker. Scorched Sand Hall is my homage to that time of boundless possibilities. I wholeheartedly hope you make it to the finish and emerge as the next superstars of Penacony. Now, is there anything you'd like to say before the competition?
Why is everyone
officially
focused?
begins?
Like, everyone's focused on the guy talking, right? And then it's just a march. Just looking dead straight. Nah, we win. Oh, this game.
That's the trailblazing
Oh,
spirit. How about you, Miss March?
This game and its dumb references.
Hello, everyone! Next up, get ready for the Mega March 7th adventure, where I'm going to break the speedrun world record.
trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th for you.
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone will have achieved the outcome that they hoped for.
Ah, a wonderful wish. Miss Himiko, what are you expecting from your team?
Safety first, everyone.
Simple words, but full of warmth. Waiting for you are 3 stages, each connected to that era. The first 2 stages offer 2 distinct paths to choose from, with unique challenges on each route. And in the last stage, you will face off against a champion who has defended
this should be
the
fun.
title to this very day. Those are the rules. Simple. Everyone clear? Now, I hereby announce that the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, has started.
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival is drawing closer, we must reach the end as quickly as possible. Factoring in efficiency and safety, splitting up into 2 groups is the best choice. March and I haven't known Miss Firefly for too long and aren't overly familiar with her. It'd probably be better if the 2 of you paired up.
Nice.
Fine by me. Let's do it. All right. I don't have a problem with that.
I'm just shooting with me. Sure.
We'll split into the assigned groups then. Let's not waste time.
Oh, almost killed you there.
Welcome to the first stage of Soul Glad Enterprises' 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season, Dream Play Fantasia. In this stage, you can choose between 2 challenges, the School of Acting or School of Action. In the School of Acting challenge, you have to complete 3 performances from 3 scripts and move the panel judges. In the School of Action challenge, you have to defeat 3 groups of enemies convincingly and reach the end. Now, make your choice.
Action. I choose violence. That is all. Wow, it has a whole cutscene and everything. Okay, too bright. Click the button on the track and select the challenge round arena to go to. Which is which? Oh, okay. Sure, let's do action.
The champion's crown awaits you on the stage. Welcome to the arena of Action Stars.
Competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you. There are a total of 3 stages up ahead, each with their own challenges. The enemies you will contend against are antagonists from the film Once Upon a Time in Dreams. Defeat them swiftly and decisively to set a new record. It's worth mentioning that the fastest time for this stage was achieved by a contestant with fiery red hair. Astoundingly, he overcame all enemies across the 3 stages in only 5 minutes.
Do we know? Wait, do we know a character like that? First thing that goes in my mind is Dilute, but wrong game. Fiery red hair. Is he talking about Luca? I think that's the only redhead character I have, other than Himiko. Wait, I'm kind of curious now. Hold on. Should be in somewhere where I can check all the characters, right? Data bank. Would it be data bank? Characters. Someone with red hair. Yes. So he's either talking about Luca or Argentini. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, let me just grab this real quick. Okay. Anyways.
Contestants, you are about to confront the monsters of the primordial dreams as dream chasers who've come to Penacony. Defeating them is your first step towards success.
All the Soul Glad is ours! Don't even think about
It talks. Okay.
from us!
Am I stuck in auto? I am stuck in auto.
Again.
Oh, nice.
Another journey begins.
Okay, I picked the perfect team for this.
Still waters of oblivion.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Ill fate descends. I can do this. Don't throw the game.
There we go.
Free will, or was it?
Oh, that's it.
Pretty simple. I just hope these tests don't take too long.
All right. Wasn't so bad. Take a little detour. Oh dear. Oh, this one's actually... What the heck? Oh, there we go. Nice. Thank you.
Congratulations on becoming the first group of dream chasers. Answering the call from the watchmaker, you are disappointed to learn that Penacony isn't paved with gold. Resigned to your current plight, you start from the hierarchical dredges, biding your time for a chance at success. Just as you're about to give up, a downpour sparks a business idea. You enter the umbrella business. But just as things are looking up, you encounter a competitor. Defeat them and emerge victorious from this trade war.
I'm going to kill him.
Why is our opponent so glad?
Because this is So Glad Enterprises' 33rd festivity auditions of the 20th season.
Isn't this just product placement?
Right.
Safeguard the integrity of Soul Glad.
Okay. Time to fight.
Again.
Oh, I didn't know how to shield. Should be bad though.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
What do you want to know?
Ooh, I cannot heal. I cannot heal. I can break you though. That's what I'm looking
Memories
for.
are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Get the numbers up.
Feast your eyes! Happy New Year!
Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, if it isn't who I think it
I weep
is.
for the departed.
I haven't seen you in like, what, 5 years?
It too shall fall.
Hello, Renata. Been a while.
All will eventually
Turn out your pockets!
Oh, she's dead. Damn it, bro. It's time for exit 8. Well, now that you're
No one's gonna
back,
pay you to stand still.
that'll be another stream. I just want to finish this before the new update comes out.
Destiny
Oh my
isn't chosen.
gosh. You finally fixed your Wi-Fi. It's been ages. It's been so long.
Give me strength!
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
No, you did.
The world kisses me with pain, and I provide with Soul Glad.
Okay, whatever, buddy. Yeah, bro. How's it been going, bro? We really, my Wi-Fi's back and ready to play. Oh god. If only my Wi-Fi can work. I've actually been running into so many problems where my stream just end up dying. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I have. I've actually streamed it once when it first came out. I do plan on streaming it some more later though. Like, yeah, bro, you missed a lot. Because what my plans were was to finish this, play a little bit more Wuthering Wave, and then start on Hellblade, if you know that game. Because I really want to check out Hellblade too.
Congratulations to our two Dream Chasers for establishing yourselves as budding stars in Penacony. No matter how lengthy the battle,
None will take my— Oh, dinosaur! Grab a bottle of Soul Glad!
Okay, what?
Everyone's a customer!
I watched it for like 2 days straight.
These are devils! I'll crush them all!
Yeah. I've barely been watching anime.
Another journey begins. On still waters of oblivion.
Memories are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Retribution will find you.
Nah, let's go to healing.
Feast your eyes! Happy New Year!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Alright. Oh, there we go. Yeah, looking different.
You truly are a beast! More than I can ever be.
That should do it! Okay. Let's go. Isn't this fight way off from the actual storyline?
Yeah. See? I've been telling you, you missed so much, bro. You missed so much. I have the stream highlighted, so you can actually just watch my my mental breakdown as I get Arlecchino.
Transforming into a dinosaur isn't imaginative enough
Luminos
for you?
was there.
This is the sort of magic only seen
That shit
on
was so
Penacony.
funny.
Anyway, let's get back on track. Where were we? Oh, that's right.
Need to play Genshin again just for her. I mean, you missed her. Right now, they have Chlorinide, or however you say her name. Chlorinide? Haven't played since Dragon Sp. Oh. Ugh. 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 That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. And with the new area coming out as well pretty soon, oh, you got so much to catch up on. But hey, I mean, that means
After an extended battle, you finally emerged victorious.
yeah, I was about to say, since you have so much to catch up on, you'll probably get a lot of primo gems out of it.
Chose to leave, having lost all hope. In the years that followed, you encountered each other once more on the prosperous streets of Penacony, but dared not call out to one another. Perhaps a kid. Well done! You brought to life the thrilling action scenes from Once Upon a Time in Dreams with your fighting skills.
Looks like we won.
No, it's not. I'm stacking up
Get to the
content.
next stage.
Something over there? Oh no, I can just do this. Anyways. Oh, there it is. Bro, I'm like AR-56.
Congrats to both of you for clearing the stage, but more in. Look at the time! You finished much faster than that red-haired contestant did.
That red-haired contestant. Who is that exactly?
You'll find out eventually, but only if you clear the next test first. Welcome to the second stage of the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises. You have the option to choose gunfire and undergo Brother Hanu's trial, or time, where you'll face Clucky's trial. And now, make your choice.
Get into the pinball. Yes, I shall go in. Oh, have you? Wait, have you played Star Wars as well? No? Gunfire with Hanu or... Oh no, they both said gunfire. Let's do Hanu.
Dear friends, welcome to the enchanting universe created by the Watchmaker.
He'll be fine, he'll be fine.
Morally dubious yet ever charming character from the animated Clocky series, Hanu.
He switched.
It is said that these cartoon characters were inspired by the Watchmaker's own experiences.
Wait, is he living in Jamaica now?
Scholars, the original Hanu of reality,
Or is he like just
shared a
visiting?
deep friendship with the Watchmaker, akin to comrades in arms. Enter into the world of Hanu via the TV by the entrance and partake in an enchanting and suspenseful story with him. Good luck in there.
If it's a gunfire trial, we should be able to settle this with a fight, right? I hope this won't waste too much of our time.
Oh, I can go back if I want to change it. That's pretty cool.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Are we both in control of this Hanu character?
Very good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. In this Hanu's Adventure episode, Boss Stone has gathered his battleships for an assault on Dreamville. All Buzzfly, Cousin Wolf, and Bombhead are all raring to go. The brave Hanu must thwart their advance and protect his home. Alas, Hanu presently is ill-equipped to fend off the malevolent mischief makers, which is why he is preparing to seek out the Puzzle Gentleman's aid. Go forth and speak to him.
Okay. I don't like this. It always, I don't know, give me like this strange Sly Cooper vibe.
Oh, brave Hanu, you look like you could really use some help. Long time no see, Hanu. You look pretty stressed out. How about an intense and thrilling game of Dream Jigsaw to blow off some steam?
You let out a cool humph. Might just be the coolest humph in history.
Oh my! Are you telling me that Boss Stone has rallied the villains to seize Dreamville? What a dreadful twist of fate! Listen closely, Hanu. I'm aware you're in need of a suitable weapon.
Yes.
And I also know there's
Give me
one
rocket launcher,
just
please.
upstairs. But you know what? You'll have to play an exhilarating round of Dream Jigsaw first. No Jigsaw, no move.
You make a cool humph. Only someone as cool as you could produce such a cool humph. Perfection.
Now scurry along, Hanu, but tread carefully. Two ne'er-do-wells are also...
Yeah, okay, buddy. I know what I gotta do.
Stay alert and make sure those monsters don't spot us.
Oh dear.
It appears we can't climb the stairs in our current state.
What? I wasn't even trying to. Come on. There we go.
Look up there. If we can push that thing down, do you think that would do the trick?
Let's do it after we grab this. Oh. Just grab this. There we go. Okay, this is pretty easy.
Finally, that's all the jigsaw pieces. Let's hurry back.
Oh, there's actually something over here. Wait. Am I too short? Oh, come on. Okay, this goes here. This goes... not there. Goes there. This one goes there. Oh, I have them switched.
Oh my! Hurry now!
Jeez.
Disconnecting from that thing so suddenly has left me feeling slightly disoriented.
Okay, anything else? I press button. Okay.
Is that Hanu? I know that this may sound like an exaggeration, but Penacony is actually in danger right now. We have to prevent it at all costs. Sooner rather than later. What exactly is he talking about?
Tick-tock! It's time for me to make an appearance!
Where did you come from?
Lucky? I can also see him. Is this character part of the show?
In Dreamville, Clocky is everywhere and can do anything! Like right now! I can be your translator! Hanu says, battle! We must do battle! The enemy is at our doorstep, and we have no path of return!
What the hell?
Touch that suspicious-looking TV right now!
So they just jumped. Sheesh.
What?
Logic in
First
this
time?
plot and dialogue is really being pushed to its limits.
First time falling into a TV?
Here we go again. Ready? And gradually getting used to this. Huh. Who knows? I might even be able to perform some high-level moves with Hanu.
Oh,
No? Did someone say high-level movies just now? That's right, pal. The upcoming script is just exploding with all sorts of high-level. Last we saw, Hanu was preparing for battle, but brave Hanu won't go down without a fight.
But
guess what? Hanu's favorite bazooka just so happens to be in that storage.
what a coincidentally convenient plot twist. It'd be even more awesome if the organizers allowed me to wear armor.
Rocket launcher. Oh dear.
The storage room. It's behind the shelves, right? He wasn't lying. There's actually a bazooka here.
Now how the hell? Oh, okay. Bazooka.
Now we should have a way of dealing with those baddies.
So I started blasting.
This thing feels just like the soy locust too.
He's not close to it. Oh no.
Careful. It looks like we've got more company. Get ready to fire.
Home Alone. What? No, this is not.
Here we go again. But no big deal. We're pretty handy with this bazooka now.
Okay. At least a splash damage. Shit.
be all of them, right?
Oh my! Oh, he's on the street! Everyone! The stage is complete! Quickly!
Double kill.
Head through the TV to the next
Triple
stage!
kill. Multi-kill. Killtrocity. So much killing that I don't know what to say next.
Well, that's that.
Ooh.
But it is gonna be hard to let go of this bazooka.
Okay, 5
Never mind. Let's hurry over to the next stage.
She's getting a little too used to it. I'll just take this. Ooh. Never mind. Let's see. Oh, nice. Okay.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven yourselves! But, unfortunately, there is only one who can be Penacony's festive superstar. In the final stage, you will face the defending champion. If you fail, you will lose the opportunity to become the festive superstar.
I think it might be Argenti.
Welcome to the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival's third stage in the 20th season, sponsored by Soulglad Enterprises Superstar Showdown.
Wait. Maybe it's a new character then. Ah, jeez. Wait, there's two? Wait, what's the difference? Yeah, let's just go with one. Well. If it isn't...
No way. I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
What? Let me just...
Make a wish.
Kill him now. Okay. Jeez. This fucking chair. Oh, he didn't get his VA? What?
Are you a Knight of Beauty?
Wait, something ain't right here. Why is he not talking? You have heard of my humble title elsewhere. I'm deeply honored. On hearing of the impending festivities, I commended the one and only to bring me to Penacony with full haste. Alas, in a cosmos unguarded by the beauty, disorder prevails. Thus my passage was delayed by tending to the sick and injured. Fortunately, the mini rabbits mech pilot, stray cat duelist, galactic ninja, and quad drive intellect. What the fuck are you talking about, sir? I then led them all here to revel in the harmony with the countless other splendid beings. I did not preserve such praise. Unfortunately, that dashing IPC ambassador, whose radiance matches that of a beautiful peacock, adventuring, possibly, remains in a hopeful state. How I wish he's too could partake in this splendid occasion. Okay, let's get back to business. Since fate has brought us together, it stands to reason that you both seek the accolade of the audition's victor, correct? Though upon arrival, I was once mistaken for a towering silver armored fugitive with fiery red flames. Okay, well, I think we know who that might be. Due to my lack of eloquence, it matters not, for all those trials stem from the land of dreams beauty. This is strange. Why is he not talking? Why do I have to read it? Anyways, what matters is that I now stand before you. Our paths have crossed. I, Argentine, of the Knights of Beauty, am humbly requesting for a battle in the name of Code of Chivalry with you both. If I am fortunate enough to emerge victorious, I kindly grant me passage to crown a victory and recognize that. Idrilla? Okay. The beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Behold, this symbol of pure.
Oh no, I'm fucked.
Everyone's a customer.
Wait, but this music though.
No one's gonna pay you to stand still.
This music though, wait a minute. Quiet, Gwyneth. You can restart. Ooh, that's useful. I just want to listen to music.
Another journey begins. Just for oblivion.
What do you want to know?
Ill fate descends.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Free will, or was it fate?
Nice.
Confess. Rise to the challenge.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Bear witness to our
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
rise to the challenge.
Okay.
Still water.
I should have done this first.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Turn out your pockets.
I'm good on here.
Ill tidings manifest. I'm scared.
Behold, this symbol of pure. You are fighting a jet.
Another journey begins.
That's not what I wanted to do. I misclicked.
Forget your wallet?
Deflect. Let's done yours.
Dude. Ow, ow. So much.
Ill fate descends. I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Oh no, that's not good. Okay.
Feast your eyes.
I might just be dead.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Never mind. Totally fine. I forgot who I was using.
Rise to the challenge.
Oh my. Oh, I really like this part of the song. That good old dot damage. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Truly a captivating contest. It's through you that I realized to uphold the honor of Idril. I must further honor. Dyslexic. See, this is why I can't be VA as much as I would love to, but what a beautiful lesson indeed. Go forth, my dear friend. Beautiful miss. The audition crown is yours to claim. I shall remain here, gazing from afar as you bask in the limelight, joining the audience in offering you the most heartfelt cheers and applause.
We don't have much time. May fate allow us to meet again, Knight of Beauty.
That was cool.
In that case, let's make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Audio. Makes me wonder who would have done if we went to the second one. Nice. Yeah, thank you, you know.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival. Before entering the Grand Theater, I, on behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance.
Yes, what are you doing? Sunday.
As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Just as expected.
We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence. Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest, or a sweet dream paradise for all?
I don't know why you're asking me, man. I'm not the one that created this.
That's not the point. Don't let him mislead you.
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Miss Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Flashback. Wait, please.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
Switching paths. A while ago.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmity Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Yeah, man.
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
That was a good stretch.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
I would have never thought that this nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
Water?
Dream Master, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song, just per the arrangement.
Sunday, Robin. I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates. I already know your resolve. The magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call. Someday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me and question me in their stead,
why is he smiling like
so
that?
that no lies may be concealed.
What the heck? This is kind of weird shot.
I will do as you command.
It's like...
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled?
I will do as you command.
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as it is in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Let us begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
Understood?
I forgot
Question. Have you devoted your life to
how.
your
Oh,
god?
right. This
Never
makes them...
worshipping other gods?
This makes them tell the truth, right? Right? I forgot Adventuring had this as well.
Naturally.
Do you love your god as as you do yourself, always heeding their admonishments.
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
Yeah, that's a personal question.
With the Eon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced...
Just a moment.
What is it, Mr. Yang?
I have another question I hope to have answered.
Ooh, what's going on over there?
To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly Shipe?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity is laid bare before the harmony. Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the great one, Shipe?
Perfectly harmonized. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this
Well,
very
actually...
symphony itself.
Oh, well... That's exactly what I hear right now.
In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With
Here,
one flick of the
let me
wrist,
show you the
they
facts
crafted
real
the
quick.
laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an Eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang, being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone and without allies.
So this is how it is.
For the sake of our grand cause, Sunday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
What?
Oh. Sharingan?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
No, kind of.
This is the true reason I can't sing. The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
You kind of seen this coming.
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Shipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
Cue the flying meteor. Okay, enough references.
To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know, that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet, have we? Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone, and have been widely observed.
Yeah.
Oh, I intend to. But that hinges on the outcome of this negotiation.
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands. And just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden.
Oh, jeez, Mr. Chest.
Only we, or rather, I, possess the power to put an end
Just take
to
some
this
medicine real
farce.
quick.
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a thing.
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means.
And I'm back. Okay.
I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that ideal. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world.
Oh, gosh.
The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
We are stuck in the Genjutsu. Great. Right moon exposes their inner thoughts.
That means...
Did you do the same to Welt?
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before, so she should understand what it entails. Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you. Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we once took begins here. From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you. I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts.
Sunday's showing us a slideshow. Okay, nice.
Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird. This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in later on. Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher Wood's yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its own. That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath, having fallen into a shrub, probably abandoned by its parents. we decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold, with fierce winds at night in the yard, not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity. It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a cage for it. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part, something that we'd never considered, was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment. Its destiny was determined by our momentary whim. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all. Faced with this situation, what choice would you make? Stick to the original plan and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell? Or build a cage for it and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home? I eagerly await your answer.
Great personality test. Let's go. Build a cage, bird in the cage, or build a bird nest right on the spot. See, the thing is, I've actually, when I was a kid, had some sort of like a similar thing happen, where me and my siblings actually found a fledgling, a little bird. It did not end well. It did not end well. It did not end well. Yes, good old parents saying, "Oh, it just flew away." Yeah, them birds were dead. We could not take care of those birds, but we tried. So that's what all that matters, right? We tried. So really, I just say let nature take its course, bro. Can't really do much about it. Build a bird nest on the spot. Stick to the original plan. Wait, was that their original plan? Build a cage for the bird. Build a cage for it and feed it, giving it... No. Let's see the other one.
Interesting. Since you've made up your mind, allow me to reveal what fate this choice will bring to the fledgling. From what I've observed, there are at least 3 predators in that yard that prey on small birds. The Vossicle scorpion, Asdana wolverine, and the Huntington winged snake. Even if they shy away from humans, these animals are still near apex predators in a fenced location like a yard. In such a location, only one fate awaits that little Charmony dove. A painful death.
Wait a minute. Fuck's sake. No, I already picked it.
As for the choice you made, I am deeply sorry. Now, let us advance to the second decision.
There's a skip button.
This time, this story happened when I was appointed as Bronze Melodia, a position exclusive to the Oak family, charged with listening to the problems and vexations of Dreamscape residents, and providing them with the relevant guidance.
Yeah, this is where the stream died last time, when we were learning about this.
It was during that period that I had the opportunity to hear voices from all corners of the Dreamscape.
Alright.
Joy, sorrow, arrogance, regret. The complex tapestry of human nature that formed the world.
Okay.
And I was fortunate to catch a glimpse of it. He was a dream chaser and an illegal stowaway. Just like the rest of them, he came to Penacony in search of a better life. Except that, to most people, the price he paid, I suppose you could say it was everything.
Lock him away, kill him. This is, I think, the guy that sold his kids, wasn't it?
He told me, I sold everything I could
Yeah.
at home. The house, the land, even his 2 children. He said he could not afford to raise them, and that at least they could eat if they lived as slaves. He had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune, and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. Alas, his plan to smuggle himself was somewhat clumsy, and he was sniffed out by those pig-headed hounds. After hearing the Dream Chaser's story, I immediately appealed to the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world. I did not anticipate that what I thought was a kind gesture would later lead to dire consequences. I'll tell you the outcome soon. For now, I'd like you all to make a choice. Will you do as I did and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their pursuit?
Of course not.
So that the Dream Chaser may live peacefully and realize his wishes?
Bro, he sold everything. His own flesh and blood.
Or will you remain silent, leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels until his inevitable judgment arrives? I look forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows? Perhaps they might even alter the outcome of this tragedy.
I have a funny feeling. So I think it's like whatever we don't, if it's not Sunday's choice, then it's just really, really bad. That's all it is. If it's not a Sunday choice, then it's just gonna be really, really bad. Really, really bad. It's so bad. Yeah. Yes, I'm leaving.
It seems you, like me, are pondering whether a different choice could have led to a better outcome. Sadly, his fate would only be more tragic.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, most of these choices don't matter, don't they?
Say he never gets caught. He would only die from delirium. The methods with which illegal stowaways enter dreams are unorthodox. Not flawless like the hotels. Living in the dreamscape would be a mere pipe dream, should he be apprehended. Could the hounds afford to turn a blind eye? The answer is a definitive no. They couldn't bear the resulting consequences, and thus wouldn't dare extend a helping hand. As to your choice, I once again offer my heartfelt apologies. Next comes the third and final decision.
I'm just gonna keep picking the the one he doesn't want.
And the story this time is my own.
Get him my elbow. Oh, jeez. Stories of my own.
This story happened the day I was appointed the Oak family head. At that time, Mr. Gopherwood was the current Dream Master.
Jeez.
And as per his wish,
oh, now my elbow
we had
hurts.
a private
That's
conversation. What surprised me was that the Dream Master had only come to deliver a letter to me. He let me read its contents, and it was a letter from my sister.
Oh, is this when Robin left?
The letter contained the usual pleasantries, anecdotes from her travels.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just as I started wondering how this letter related to our discussion, the Dream Master began to speak.
Do you know who wrote this letter?
My sister, of course. But why would you personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere triviality?
To help you grasp the full scope of this issue. Do you know where Robin is at this moment?
From what the letter indicates, she must be in Caspelina 8, correct? She's touring there right now.
Correct. Has she mentioned anything about a stray bullet?
A stray bullet? What?
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination. To spread the word of the Harmony. And to save the lives of that planet. She personally made for the front lines. She hoped to ease the people's suffering with song, and was willing to brave mortal danger to deliver the IPC's medical supplies. Unfortunately, stray bullets show no such compassion.
Is she all right?
If the operation was successful, she should probably be recovering
Oh, she actually got shot.
field hospital. By the eon above, the bullet struck her neck directly. Yet,
Oh, that's why she can't
possibly as a
sing.
reward for her consistent deeds
Wait.
of harmony, it didn't hit any vital arteries. Once you've attended to your outstanding tasks, it'd be advisable to write her back as soon as possible.
Is that why she can't sing?
Those damned savages! I'll pack my bags right away. My gratitude for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Gopherwood. Now you understand why she always wears such elaborate neck ornaments, don't you?
How could this happen? Miss Robin.
It's all in the past, so please don't worry. I share this in the meager hope that you will understand the Harmony's limitations and predicament. As
Okay.
grandiose as the strong defending the weak sounds, many times, it is nothing more than wishful thinking.
Yeah, okay, a little bit confused, but keep going.
Likewise, I've prepared one last question, one last choice. But rest assured, this choice will not have any grave consequences, because this is merely a figment of imagination, a nightmare that has haunted me through countless nights. If you ever had the opportunity to make a choice like I did, would you still support Robin's journey on the path of harmony?
But what we have found out, you guys aren't really Harmony, or whatever you call it. You guys aren't Harmony, right? Support Robin to go on her journey. Stop Robin from going on her journey. I don't know. This one's actually a pretty tough one. Let's see what everyone wants to say. Has to say.
Miss Robin's courage is admirable. And here I was thinking she was just another superstar celebrity. But the fact that she's also Mr. Sunday's younger sister? No, I doubt he'd wish harm on his own flesh and blood, no matter how grand the ambition.
I don't know. I think I'll still support. Saying if it was like one of my siblings, I think I'll still support.
I often feel like I've dreamt of similar scenes on certain nights. In the dream,
I mean, I'll be scared.
I see
Hello.
blurry faces.
I told myself I
I
was
don't know
gonna use that
who
word
they
anymore.
are, but I sympathize with all of them.
Saying if it was like my own
Fighting for
sibling,
survival
okay, you know
against
what? I'll just shut up. I should let Himiko talk,
unfathomable
right?
force.
Yep, I'm gonna let it talk.
Confusion and fear are lucid to me. But I also remember they chose never to give up. Just like Miss Robin. If Mr. Sunday's question leaves you puzzled, you should find the answer from your own experiences.
And that is very true.
With each trailblaze, dangers and tribulations will surely follow. But would you ever back away? Would you stop March and Don Hung from reaching their next destination? I believe you have an answer of your own in your heart.
Of course.
happened to Miss Robin. The strong defending the weak is a great mantra, but if I had to pay such a price, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah. Plus, from how things are going, I really do feel like Sunday's going that like bird in the cage route, like keeping Robin away from harm, letting her not do anything. That's sort of like what I feel like is going on to stop Robin from going on her journey. Yeah, I'll support. Will you make this choice? This is the support one, right? Support Robin to go on? Yeah.
I see. I am now aware of everyone's stances. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise can only be established through the order, where the strong govern the weak. I know the suffering of being tormented, the turmoil of losing your way, how sorrow and even despair set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain, because this is not what happiness is at all. We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone.
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
Good question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion make mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison, a place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity. They can cast aside their primal instincts to build a haven for mankind. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract, so allow me to provide a simple example. As you all may know, there are societal norms like weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds. During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life, allowing a certain tranquility to return to their souls. And it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief intermissions. It's just a pity that 2 or 3 days are still too fleeting compared to the span of a lifetime. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. This should be the face of the new world.
Okay, buddy.
Idyllic, eternal, peaceful days.
Okay, you're sounding crazy. Just a little bit.
And thus, every person can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole beings into calculating the distance between us and the isolated world of Pagana. Meanwhile, some seek refuge in quiet corners, holding one another, unencumbered by the chains of unwelcome obligations. there would be no need to bear the hardships of reality. Only in this way can humanity face the inevitable end with the purest of spirit, living a life of dignity. This is what it is to live in bliss. Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome, you of all would surely understand this.
It sounds like a flawless theory. But what is the price to attain all this?
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary awakening until the end of the cosmos.
So he's willing to sacrifice himself? Is that where I'm getting at?
Awakening. Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
No,
It is
I'm
not
still wrong.
forsaking,
Forget what I said.
transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering, it is only logical that we defeat it.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts.
Oh no. Oh dear. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later. This damn connection. I mean, hey, at least we got into 2 hours. Hopefully we're able to finish this game before my connection goes out. Jeez. Why? Why now?
Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as to why we sleep, it is because we
It's been going so good.
to awaken from our
It's been doing
dreams.
so well. And then, of course, I get the red bar.
But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature. And from there, show compassion and protection.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism. Yet you express compassion for all, even when your heart pities them. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright. The want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide. Perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak? Because I don't think so.
Since Miss Firefly has said
Yeah,
her piece,
talk
the
your
Astral
shit.
Express will also naturally give you our answer. We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
Not long ago.
What is this
Oh,
place?
Misha.
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know, but I feel a sense of deja vu. What is this place?
It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to the Astral Express by a nameless, but weirdly, when we entered it, it was completely empty. Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories, and a dream bubble can't take shape if its core is empty. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman, you know Penacony best among us.
I don't know much about dream bubbles, but if you want to figure out what this mansion is, I'll do my best.
I'm counting on you then.
Himeko, I still don't get it. Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. But since Misha feels familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct. Exactly. This is where you and Firefly encountered death, which we now know as dormancy. Considering its connection to Dreamflux Reef, it's not surprising it appeared here. The question now is, who brought you here? Based on the clues we have so far, it's unlikely to be that masked fool. So identifying them is crucial to us. We're drawing closer to the truth once more. Let's give Misha some time, as I believe he'll unveil the secret of this dream bubble.
All right, but there are doors all over the place. Which one should we choose? Do you have any idea, Misha? I guess... maybe this way?
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure, but... let's give it a try. Wait, you managed to choose the right door? Weird. This place is quite different from the hotel.
Oh, that's cool.
But I feel like I've been here before, and even lived here for a while.
I never noticed that Misha's eye was like a lock. That's pretty cool.
If I remember correctly, there should be a fireplace down that hallway. Clocky and I used to sit by the fire, and the room on the other side was the toy room. Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef? So, what is this place?
This could be a case of amnesia. But don't worry, Misha. It's common for everyone to forget certain aspects of the past. Those memories haven't vanished. They're just lying in the depths of your mind. We can surely get them back. Since this place seems familiar to you, why don't we explore a few more rooms and see if you can recall anything more?
Yeah, then let's check out the rooms I just mentioned.
Stream 4.
Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Getting weird. Getting very weird.
Mikhail, that's the name. Now we all know him as the Watch. So, who is he talking to? Do you know anything about it, Misha? I'm sorry. I don't know much about the Watchmaker. But Mikhail...
Anything special about that name?
Mikhail is Grandpa's name.
Oh.
Grandpa? Do you mean you're the Watchmaker's grandson?
But we haven't heard anything about the Watchmaker having descendants. And the name Mikhail is not rare. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence. Could you tell us more about your grandpa, Mikhail?
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly ventured into mysterious seas and storms. He was always on the sea and had lots of friends who accompanied him on his travels. He didn't want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old. He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents, Mihaly and Elise, both renowned seafarers. Every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures at sea. I want to become a great adventurer, just like him. It appears that the seafarer has nothing to do with the Watchmaker. So, perhaps it's just a coincidence? So, where is your grandpa now? He went off on a new journey. And it's been
quite a while since I last saw him.
Okay.
So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
Okay. Worth a try.
I heard some noises from the room. Origami Bird? That's a friend of mine.
You and Origami Bird are friends?
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass Crew.
Jeez.
Just like Clocky and Miss Mirror. And there's more than just one Origami Bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same.
Oh, I've met many.
They
Misha.
follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the ship.
Sailors? Can Origami Birds be sailors?
Could you tell us more about the compass, Misha?
The Compass is a ship bound for the New World. Clocky and his
Okay,
partners
we're getting a
travel
lot of
through
info
layers
dump
of
right now.
fog to the depths of the sea.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out.
Huh? Oh, that does seem to be the case. Weird. I clearly remember Clocky arrived in the New World in the end.
Perhaps Clocky has a hidden past.
I think I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead.
Alright.
Look, there it is!
Pretty cool.
The water resembles a precious jewel. Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place, standing by your side.
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah. I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house. He often said that those moments felt like returning to his family's side, and the difficulties at sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments.
It is getting late.
I'm not an elder. I was just being a bit sentimental.
I really thought we were gonna be able to finish this tonight. We may have to do one more stream.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain.
I mean, I
within
wouldn't
their soul.
mind.
Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
What we could do is next stream we try to finish it that time. Then we can play some Wuthering Wave afterwards. Since I guess I probably only have like one more hour for this game.
Yeah. While Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him, and he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the Watchmaker.
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections,
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life, with no connection to Penacony at all. Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a fountain. Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further. I wish to share your burden.
You what?
We're going to the opposite side, right? we should turn. Huh? Something feels different about
What the
this
heck?
place. This is it. I remember this corridor. Up ahead is Grandpa's study. It was in that room.
Oh, the voices.
The atmosphere in this room feels totally different.
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky, you're here! Huh. Yeah. This is the room where we first met each other.
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his expeditions to every corner of the world. He described our world as a fountain. At some point, the sea started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived.
Sound like another story I know. Anyways.
To ensure that everyone had land to settle on, he had to continue exploring the sea and search for the source of the rising seawater.
Okay, sounding really, really specific now.
On that day, he called me to his study, telling me that he was embarking on another journey. However, I could sense the gravity in his expression. It was the same look I had seen on my father's face. I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that my adventure lay elsewhere, and told me to stay home.
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars. He spoke of a train that transports children with a desire to venture far away, traversing the sea of stars without ever stopping. He said that he knew the crew on the train, and that he had asked them to take me along. He said the journey I had always dreamed of would start there.
Oh. You see, I was hoping before we knew that Firefly was part of the Stellaron Hunters that she'll join the crew, but Misha. Oh, that's quite a twist.
A train? Could it be?
There seems to be a lot more ticks now. Ticks. No, stop. Okay, yeah.
It's the Astral Express. I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster caused by a star. Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure, appearing in every one of his adventure tales. He explained that difficult times were ahead, but assured me that the watch would guide me. He said, as long as I kept moving forward, I'd eventually reach my desired destination.
That's cool, Misha, but...
And then, it was as if I heard...
Have the words been changing over time? Like, I noticed the ticking thing.
The distant sound of a train whistle, echoing throughout the room.
Exactly, Misha! And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
Yeah. I think I can still find the way we took back then.
Wait, was it? I don't know.
This is the dream jigsaw, right? So we're supposed to...
Do you remember? You said you obtained a mysterious...
Hey, the shape seems to match. So this shard is also connected to Misha?
Looks like we're just one step from revealing the truth. Let's get to the other side and investigate.
What? Can I not rotate? Click to rotate. That's new.
This is it. This is my room of clocks.
Okay. Yep, okay.
While I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage,
Bro, crazy.
Walter gave me this workshop, and it became my secret base.
Damn it.
Here,
It's not funny.
I learned how to repair clockwork and gears.
He said it
Out of
correctly.
My fondness for precision mechanics. In my dreams, I was the captain of the compass.
Yes.
Embarking on adventures with my companions, Clocky and Miss Mirror. In search of the new world. I was born and raised here.
Wait a minute.
So, this building in the dream bubble is your childhood home?
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise, this dream bubble itself is my home.
Looks like you've remembered everything now.
Wait. Why does it feel like everyone else knows something I don't?
No, you're not wrong. Too bad I don't know either.
Marge, do you remember when she mentioned the clocky that only she could see?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a childlike spirit.
The answer lies in the Astral Express. Her experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I noticed that too.
A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message left by someone for the nameless.
But Misha can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together. But Misha hasn't started the way of the Trailblaze yet.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Now, take a moment to recall. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
Wait. No way!
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I'm a dweller in this dream. Just like a memory zone meme. I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with Clocky.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside ran away? And the whistle you heard was the sound of the express arriving at Penacony?
That's one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best for Misha himself to explain all the details. How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha, or...?
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. Now, please allow me to reintroduce myself.
Misha becomes a 5-star. Confirm.
I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system. Adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure. A name that carried their hopes. Mikhail Char Legwork. Or simply, Misha.
Oh. It's him. But like in the past.
If you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name. The Watchmaker.
So, you're the Watchmaker himself?
That's... Wow.
Unfortunately, that legendary figure is no more. I'm only a reflection of his life. As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. friend of Clocky, a young apprentice, and a future mechanic on the Express. And this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
At the end of the journey,
Okay.
I left this little flame, which I so cherished, in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future generations. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze, wasn't he? I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it, and that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in her dream from the very beginning. The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't we?
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor. I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze.
Was that lag?
I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Esdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. But ultimately, my journey reached its end, and I left behind no possessions worth entrusting. So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you, for the path of Trailblaze is never paved by others. All I have for you is a story and 2 gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat, too. The one who navigated for me placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind. The trailblazing expedition will never end. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
You know what?
All right, everyone. Let's make a decision, although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
I object.
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving forward.
In that case, it's unanimous. Then let's proceed together to the end of this stream and tell Mikhail our decision.
Perfect. And with that, we'll end it here. Yeah, I really do want to finish it, but it's late. It's really, really late. So, you know what? I think it's about that time. Like I said, I think what we'll do is we'll come back to this game, finish it, and then we'll play some Wuthering Wave. for the rest of the time. I think that's gonna be a pretty fun stream. How about that? But yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Today, wherever. Okay, whatever. Let me just close this out. Pause and save, please. Nice. Okay, return to login. Close this. Really need to go to the bathroom. But I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I'm pretty quiet when it comes to games like this, but that's just because I'm quite immersed. That, and I'm probably staring off into the ceiling once again. This will happen. Alright guys, like I said, we'll try to finish it next stream, play some other games, have fun. But thank you again for watching, Vodders for watching as well. And I hope you guys have a wonderful good night or good day. And with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.